All right, welcome back, folks. We've got our 25 horsepower boats back out on the water for heat number 2 here. Saw some great racing between these young fellas in race number 1. And the flag drops and the you-know-what stops. Titan on the outside. Outa Control, Aquasonic, Aquaholic and Xstatic in that order from the outside in as they head up into turn number 1 for the first time. Mickey, welcome back to the commentary box.
Absolutely, and mate, you're calling it beautifully as per usual, and good to see these juniors out here at the moment, and they're all pretty well neck and neck out here, Bish, not too bad at all.
Yeah, mate, they are. We call them juniors. They're not actually juniors. They're 25 horsepower, but most of them have come out of the junior ranks, so they are a lot of the junior drivers that are stepping up into this 25 category, but certainly great racing from them in race number 1, and sadly there in the Titan took a good win in race number 1, but he's had to start on the outside, so he's got a lot of work on his hands in this one.
Yeah, no, absolutely, but it's a great experience for all of them, and all of them are getting older too, but
yeah,
it's the positioning of the driver on the boat that really works these things going through the water.
Yeah, that's right, it does, mate. So these boats have fixed trim, so you can't actually trim.
Yeah.
You can trim them in the pits when you go out, so you've got to make that decision, but once it's set, it's set.
You can't adjust them out in the water.
Yeah, we saw Tyler Scott, who's actually leading at the moment. He had a massive blowover earlier this year. The boat actually did a full 360 in mid-air and landed the right way up.
Wow, what a trick that would be.
It was a fair trick, I can tell you. So they've trimmed that boat down just a little bit, I can assure you of that. But he's leading at the moment, doing a nice job as they go up through turn number 1 for the second time. Mickey?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And tell you what, that nose right up in the air, minimal amount of water displacement coming out from that front runner. And I suppose that's what it's all about once again. Less friction getting through the water.
Absolutely, mates. Less friction, more speed. That's what we always talk about in powerboat racing, and that's exactly what all these guys are looking for in smooth conditions like today. You want to give it plenty of trim. So what will happen, and as you said, mate, they'll lean forward coming into the corner to try and get the nose of the boat settled down in and get more keel in the water to try and get it to hook up and go around the corner a bit tighter. And then once they get into the straight, they lean back and get the nose of the boat up and out of the water. And as you can see, they all pitter-patter away on that little running pad on the bottom of the V of those boats.
Absolutely. The yellow flag is out to obviously notify them last lap coming up for this particular race. Well done to the juniors out in the 25 550s. Don't mind this little class at all. And they're all out there going well. Zach Sally, as you were saying, and a few of the other Deegan Phillip. Of course, Damon Baggerly and Joshua Bird.
Tell you what, this battle at the head of the pack there, it's the Titan with Zach Sadley on the inside and Tyler Scott on the outside in the Aquasonic. They are having an absolute ding-dong. This is going to come down to the wire, mate.
Yeah, I reckon the inside at the moment has just got that little bit more top-end speed. Check it out. Have a look when they get to the Bridgeland end, who's going to get into the corner first.
Well, he was heat number 1 winner, mate, Zach Sadley, and he's done a brilliant job, and he's managed to sneak up the inside there at Tyler Scott. Bear in mind, he started on the far outside of this event, so he's done very nicely to get up the inside of everybody. And I tell you what, he may have just got away with this one. Zach Sadley and Tyler Scott drag race into the line. There's absolutely nothing in this. He couldn't fit a postage stamp over the pair of them. Tyler Scott has a little bit of a walk, and it's going to be Zach Sadley taking the win over Tyler Scott.
Well done to youngster there, Zach.
All right, Johnny Bird.
Trying so hard. Have a look at it, dancing in the water, nose coming up. Great effort coming out from the 25 550s out here this afternoon. Well done.
Where's the nearest dry cleaners to here?
You're not wrong about that. Yeah, hopefully it takes the colour brown out of all the clothing, but it's all good. Yeah, a bit of an unwanted suntan, so to speak, in the bottom half down there, but it's all good. All good.
Damon Bagley, mate, rounding out the field there, so good run from him. That is the 25s, and I believe we've got some juniors heading out, which is